Get ready for the action, because we are diving straight into the future with a massive security breakthrough. IBM distinguished engineer Grant Miller reveals exactly how AI agents are shattering the zero-trust model right at the last mile, detailing the critical challenges organizations face when integrating these autonomous systems into their complex infrastructure. Next up, we turn infrastructure plays are set for further growth. And finally, we confront the reality of the digital age. Election officials are taking decisive action after removing AI-generated advertisements, highlighting the growing concern among voters about the accuracy of information. And we ask you, what do you think about this technological shift? Stay with us for the full story. AI agents challenge zero trust at the last mile. IBM analysis. Artificial intelligence agents, possessing high-level reasoning and autonomous action capabilities, are rapidly transforming technology interaction. However, integrating these sophisticated agents, especially at the last mile of infrastructure, poses significant challenges to established security frameworks like zero trust, according to IBM distinguished engineer Grant Miller. Miller's analysis centers on the fundamental difficulty of bridging the gap between the complex reasoning of AI agents and the often legacy, fragmented infrastructure they must access. He uses an analogy of a global network to illustrate how extending high-speed, secure access to every endpoint, the last-mile problem, is amplified by AI agent deployment. The core security vulnerability stems from the differing operational models. Traditional systems rely on static interactions, whereas AI agents operate dynamically, relying on chains of conversation, reasoning, and execution. When an AI agent executes a task, the verification process required by zero trust, the principle of never trust, always verify, becomes strained. The typical interaction flow involves a user request leading to an AI agent, which then uses an LLM to interact with backend systems like APIs or data stores. The critical breakdown occurs at the final stage, the AI agent's interaction with the ultimate data or processes. In many legacy environments, these endpoints lack the necessary mechanisms to verify the AI agent's specific intent or the context of its actions, creating a major security gap. Miller distinguishes between the front mile, user interaction with the AI, and the last mile, where the AI engages with backend systems. It is at this latter stage that zero-trust principles are most severely tested. To secure these complex AI integrations, Miller proposes implementing robust validation, advanced context management, and stringent policy enforcement mechanisms. These strategies are essential to extend zero-trust principles across the dynamic and often opaque interactions inherent in AI agent operations, ensuring these powerful tools can be deployed securely. Lomé, Togo, the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, is signaling a strategic pivot towards artificial intelligence and digital skills as a core component of its regional development agenda, aiming to equip its burgeoning youth for a rapidly evolving global workforce. These urgent calls were made during a regional youth forum on artificial intelligence held in Lomé, Togo, on Tuesday, May 12, marking activities for the bloc's 50th anniversary. ECOWAS Vice President Damshan Larbli T. Chinchibija highlighted a critical challenge. While West Africa boasts one of the world's youngest populations, with nearly 65% of its residents under the age of 25, this human capital has yet to translate into widespread prosperity. Representing the bloc at the event, ECOWAS resident representative in Togo, Duke Emily Gray, stated that the forum directly addresses demands from West African youth made during a 2025 meeting in Accra, Ghana, advocating for deeper integration of digital technology and AI within education and training systems. Gray detailed the transformative potential of AI across key sectors. She emphasized that artificial intelligence can significantly boost agricultural development through advanced weather forecasting and disease detection systems, enhance healthcare delivery via AI-assisted diagnostic tools, and unlock new growth avenues in the finance and creative industries. In response, Gray strongly urged regional policymakers to elevate digital skills and artificial intelligence to the same priority level as traditional pillars like security and infrastructure. The forum is slated to generate concrete policy recommendations that will be formally presented to ECOWAS heads of state and government during the upcoming Summit of the Future. Agamo Kodzo, Secretary General of Togo's Ministry of Youth and Sports, underscored the significance of hosting the event, noting that it underscores the nation's dedication to youth empowerment, innovation, and regional cohesion. Artificial intelligence is reshaping the market, with infrastructure companies supplying the foundational components driving explosive growth and significant stock market gains. Beyond the major hyperscaler developers, these specialized infrastructure providers are thriving due to surging demand for AI technology, often outperforming broader market indices like the Nasdaq 100. Several AI-related exchange-traded funds, including the Roundhill Generative AI and Technology ETF, the iShares U.S. Power and Infrastructure ETF, and the Pacer Data and Infrastructure Real Estate ETF, are also showing strong performance. In a snapshot of rapid gains, several hot artificial intelligence stocks have more than doubled in value since the beginning of the year. These include Bloom Energy BE, SanDisk SNDK, Lumentum Light, Micron Technology MU, and Intel INTC. Bloom Energy is capitalizing on the AI era by deploying its proprietary fuel cell technology to power organizations independently of the electric grid. The company has demonstrated phenomenal performance, reporting a 130% year-over-year revenue increase in the first quarter and raising full-year guidance for revenue growth. Crucially, Bloom Energy is moving into profitability, reporting $70 million in net income for the quarter. SanDisk is benefiting from the massive demand for NAND flash memory, as its products are essential for data storage in AI applications. Revenue accelerated dramatically, with a 251% year-over-year increase in the fiscal third quarter, driven by a 233% surge in data center revenue. Management forecasts continued strong growth, guiding for seven-fold revenue growth in the fourth quarter. Lumentum provides critical optical products necessary for high-speed data centers, facilitating the movement of massive amounts of data over broadband networks. Driven by co-packaged optics and optical circuit switches, the company is expecting further earnings power increases. Micron Technology, a key supplier of DRAM and NAND memory chips, is experiencing a skyrocket in demand due to its role in powering AI chips. Revenue grew 70% year-over-year in the second quarter, and earnings per share rose significantly, benefiting from high demand and limited supply. Intel, despite facing headwinds as the industry shifted towards GPUs, is finding a renewed path to growth. While its traditional CPU business faced challenges, high demand for CPUs in high-inference workloads is re-energizing the sector. Intel is engaging in key deals with major AI companies, positioning it for a potential turnaround story. Investors are also looking at specialized infrastructure plays, with analysts pointing to the necessity of these component providers. While Bloom Energy is highlighted, investment advice suggests considering a broader selection of high-potential stocks that may offer substantial returns. Election officials are taking action to remove advertisements generated by artificial intelligence that were posted online for the recruitment of election judges, sparking concerns among voters about the authenticity of election information. Investigations by channel YouTube TV 11 News revealed that these AI-generated ads have been circulating on social media and YouTube. Voters expressed varying levels of skepticism, with some explicitly stating they could tell the posts were AI-generated, noting signs like unrefined visuals or subtle errors, such as incorrect patterns in a flag or anatomical anomalies in images. Some voters voiced concerns that these posts erode confidence in the accuracy of information coming from boards of elections. The Baltimore County Board of Elections has implemented a strict policy prohibiting the use of AI-generated material and has removed the offending posts, assuring that such occurrences will not be repeated. In contrast, the Baltimore City Board of Elections permits AI-generated information, but mandates a peer review process for such content. Despite this oversight, several problematic ads, including images with distorted anatomy, have slipped through. Officials are deleting these posts due to protocol violations. Voters countered that while technology is prevalent, they believe the presence of AI-generated marketing images does not necessarily invalidate all official information, suggesting that skepticism should be reserved for formal documents rather than marketing visuals.